Feminists a detriment to society? Well, that's what the Republican candidate for governor in Virginia, Bob McDonnell, wrote in a thesis while pursuing a master's degree at the conservative Regent University in Virginia, founded by Pat Robertson. He also wrote that, quote, every level of government should prefer married couples over cohabitators, homosexuals, or fornicators. So will his words come back to haunt him? John Harris is editor-in-chief of Politico and joins me now. All right, John, good to see you. You hear this and you wonder why he wrote that working women and feminists are detrimental to the family, that government policy should favor married couples, and he also describes as illogical this 1972 Supreme Court decision legalizing the use of contraception. Is this going to hurt him?
Well, there's no question that the Democrat in this campaign, his name is Creed Deeds, he's trying to hold on to the state for the Democrats. There's been two Democratic governors in a row. He's going to try to make him pay for these remarks, and they hope that it will hurt him. The big challenge for McDonnell is conveying himself as a mainstream conservative within the sort of Virginia tradition. The big challenge for Deeds is to tell voters, look, McDonnell is not that. He's an extreme conservative, and that these fundamentalist views that he expressed earlier in his career would in fact be how he would govern if he's elected in the fall.
Now, the Republican candidate has responded with a statement saying this: Virginians will judge me on my 18-year record as a legislator and attorney general and the specific plans I have laid out for our future, not on a decades-old academic paper I wrote as a student during the Reagan era and haven't thought about in years. He says it was simply an academic exercise and clearly does not reflect my views. Really? I mean, do you think people will believe that?
There's no question that Bob McDonnell is personally somebody who's very conservative and is a devout Christian, and that informs his political views. I think what he says is, look, you've got a long track record. You don't have to go back to my college career. You can look at how I voted as a legislator and judge that.
In 2001,
and Deeds indeed will say, look, let's look at that, because he has been a conservative legislator on some of these litmus test issues, abortion and so forth.
But in 2001, McDonnell, the Republican candidate, voted against a resolution in support of ending wage discrimination between men and women. I'm just wondering whether any Republican, and even if you're not in Virginia, know nothing about this race, can any candidate win after having written something like this, that working women are detrimental to the family? I mean, couldn't they just bang him over the head with that just one line and win by a huge margin in the state?